So that just happened, didn't it? Okay, so where are we going to start from? We went 3-0 up. I thought for probably 50, 60 minutes of the game we were by far the better team. By the way, I am annoyed. It feels like every time I do the video in the kitchen with the backdrop, we've just gone and drawn a match and I'm really frustrated. But yeah, at 82 minutes, I never ever expected this to happen. I was giving it all that on Twitter with one of my mates who was a Villa fan, King Flipper. I know you're watching this. As soon as you saw the title, I know you're watching this. So yeah, fair play. King Flipper didn't give me too much grief about it. But yeah, anyway, let's start from the beginning. We started so much better than they did. First 20 minutes, we were all over them. They didn't really get out of first gear. Billy Sharp put us one up. Ball came into the box. Gary Medine lost his man, knocked it back into the box. Billy Sharp lost his man as well, put the ball in the back of the net. Tammy Abraham tried to keep it out, but obviously all the ball went over, you saw it. Yeah, from there, I think Villa came back into the game a little bit, but before that we were all over them again straight after. But yeah, like I say, Villa came back into it a little bit. They huffed and puffed, but they didn't really have, I don't think they had a shot on target really, or if they did, it wasn't anything that really tested Henderson. So yeah, we went in 1-0 up, came out second half, bit back against the wall. I still think we were the better team because Villa didn't really show much quality, and when we were hitting them on the break, we looked really dangerous. We then went and scored a second. A bit debatable. At first I thought it's definitely a goal, 100% a goal. When I saw it back, he was offside, Billy Sharp, because as the ball came in from Dowell, he had a little bit of a lingering foot across, so obviously in the line of the keeper, he's offside. But you got to play to the whistle. That's what Billy Sharp's brilliant at. He never gives up. And the ball came out to Gary Medine. He headed it over the goalkeeper. It looped over, hit the post. Just as the keeper was grabbing it, Billy Sharp not straight through it. He got his foot on the ball, knocked it over the line. But as I look back more and more, it did look like he had it in his hands. But I don't know the proper rule. I don't know if you have to have it in both hands and look, because he didn't look that much in control. It was like there, but it did look like he had it in both hands. So I don't know. It's up to interpretation. Like they said in the studio, they couldn't all agree on it. So yeah, it's one of them. And if you can't all agree on it, then should it count? I don't know. Looking back on it, if it had happened to us, I'd have been expecting it to be chalked off. But yeah, it's what it is. So 2-0 up, flying, cruising, didn't look like conceding. Then we went 3-0 up, Billy Sharp, another goal, hat-trick hero for tonight, obviously one man of the match as well. Kieran Dowell went down the right hand side, put the ball into the box, a bit of a deflection off, I don't know who it was, maybe Eddie Knight, someone like that, maybe Hutton, and then Billy Sharp put it in at the back post, header. So yeah, 3-0 up, absolutely flying. Did not look like we were ever going to concede a goal, never mind 3. But this is football for you. Like, look at Liverpool, 3-0 down Champions League, come back, win, draw 3-3, and then win on penalties. As Fred Pearson, one of the other YouTubers that I talk to a lot, Arsenal 4-0 up against Newcastle. Newcastle come back 4-4. It happens. It does happen. It doesn't happen a lot, but it happens. 8 minutes. In 8 minutes we conceded 3 goals. It's frustrating, but when one team's just conceded, that's when you need to shut up shop, make sure you don't concede another. And we kept letting them get that ball into the box. And yeah, the first one was a corner. Was it a corner or was it a free kick? I think it was a corner that came into the box. Henderson needed to come out and punch that clear. That needed to go, but he just was not strong enough. I do think that if that would have been us in the other end, then the referee would have given a foul. I'm not saying it was a foul at all. It wasn't a foul. Keeper was not strong enough. But you see them given a lot. So when I saw it go in, I expected it to be a foul. Looking back on it, was not a foul. Completely agree with that. Henderson should have come out, punched it clear. Tyrone Mings of all people scored, didn't he? After that horrendous stamping on the Reading player's head, he scores. That's what happens though, doesn't it? That's what happens in football. They go from hero to zero or zero to hero. Anyway, so Tyrone Mings puts it in the net. Henderson should have come out and cleared it. Then we get on to the second goal, which happened a few minutes later. Shot coming from the wing, should have been blocked. Henderson should have, well, to be perfectly honest, Henderson, I don't know if he should have caught it. I don't know what he should have done. Everyone were blaming him on the TV, but he tried to push it wide. That is what a goalkeeper should be doing. You shouldn't be pushing it straight back in front of you, because that's when strikers can put it in. Tried to push it wide. Ender Stevens lost his man, and Tammy Abraham put it in the back of the net. Tammy Abraham doing what Billy Sharp's been doing all his career. Fair play. Very, very good. Very good striker. So yeah, that went in. And I think that was 85th minute, something like that. So I still expected us to hold on to it. I really did. I thought, again, shut up. Like, fair enough, they've got one, they've got another. That's it. It's not happening. And we defended quite well in the in-between bits. Balls were coming into the box. We were shielding the ball out of play, flicking the ball away. They were defending quite well. Basham did a real silly. I don't know if it was at 3-2 or 3-1, but the ball came into the box. I don't know if it was Tyrone Mings again, but he did grab his shirt, and it probably was a penalty, but you win some, you lose some. I think it was 3-2. That would have made it 3-3. But it wasn't given. I don't think the referee was looking, to be honest. I think he was looking at the ball coming in the box, not the man there. So that was that. And then we kind of just... The ball came spinning to Jack O'Connell, and he completely miskicked it. I'm not saying anything bad about Jack O'Connell, because Jack O'Connell has been unbelievable this season. Especially the last month or two. He's been the most outstanding player, in my opinion, even above Billy Sharp. He's been brilliant. Everyone makes mistakes. Chris Wilder will know that. Chris Wilder will know that this was not a typical Blades performance. It was a team that... Villa's got a lot of quality, don't get me wrong, but it was a team that have kind of been bad all game, and then they've got a bit of rail light, and then they got their tails up, and we were like, oh God, 3-0 up, we've just conceded, like heads down, and then just gone on from there. So I'm frustrated. I am frustrated. You should be seeing these games out, but at the same time, these things happen from time to time. We've got, looking at our team, we shouldn't be where we are, and they deserve to be. They 100% deserve to be. Any other day, we would have seen that out. We might have even scored another goal. But yeah, like I said, these things happen. That won't happen to us for another 5-10 years, guaranteed. It's just one of them things. It happens every now and again. But yeah, we were top of the league. At 3-0, at 3-1, at 3-2, we were still top of the league because we've got a superior goal difference. And now we're back to third. We're still well and truly in there. Middlesbrough's got to play Leeds. Leeds have got to play Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough have just beaten West Brom away, so there could be a bit of an upset there. Norwich are playing Ipswich, who are bottom of the league. Terrible. But Ipswich, it's a derby, isn't it? It's a derby, so you never know, something could happen there. But there's lots of games left. Like I've just said on Twitter, we are playing Middlesbrough on Wednesday night at Bramley. If we go and beat Middlesbrough, everything's forgotten. Everyone will forget about Villa. We'll move on. It's how you come back from these minor setbacks. We're still drawn. There was still a point. We've not got beaten. And if you'd have said to me, you'd take a point at Villa, I would take a point at Villa. 100%. They're still a really good team. Got a lot of good players. But it's one of them things. We've taken 4 points off Villa this season. They've taken one off us. I know they're like 9th, 8th position or something like that, but they've still got a lot of good players. I would snap their hand off for a Tammy Abraham, even like a Glenn Whelan. Quality players. John McGinn. They've had Jack Grealish for most of the season. He didn't play tonight, fair enough, but they've got him. And look where they are. Like, our players should not be where they are, but fair play, they deserve to be 100%. And I still think we've got a good chance of going up. We should finish in the playoffs, but we're still fighting for them top 2. Like I said, there's lots of games left. Norwich up there, Leeds up there. Leeds have been conceding points left, right and centre recently. So yeah, like I say, might not even finish Leeds or Norwich finishing in top 2. Might even be West Brom, might be us, might be Middlesbrough. You just don't know. There's lots of points to be won, lots of points to be dropped. Let's see what happens, shall we? Anyway, I bet you weren't expecting such a chilled out me. I bet you clicked on this video because you thought he's going to be ranting and raving. And I'm not, because I can't rant and rave at a team with kind of like the budget that we've got. On paper, our team shouldn't be anywhere near where it is. And I've got to hand it to them. They're a great team. Got such good team spirit. I've never seen a Blades team like this before. And I just love watching them. Every game they play great football. They've got such heart. And yeah, I'm never going to say a bad word about them. Never. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, smash a like on it. If you're new around here, please subscribe. Stay in good nick. I will.